we are back here at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Jason Byer. Bottom of the fifth, one out, and the count is 1-1. Inside 2-1 the count.
It was a close play there with Cole lead off the inning, Bill. Tried to bunt himself on. It was a real tight play at first.
Into Dirk Tomasi, and the count now is 3-1. 3-1 to Carter Mossy. And the pitch is low and away, ball four, so Mossy gets a walk with one out here in the fifth. And the batter will be Rodrigo Deluc. So Deluc, the batter for the Green Giants. Walk and a fly out to left field for Deluc.
Clippers have Jacob Wazinski warming up in the pen at the far end here for Melee. He could be high in his pitch count here a little bit.
Well, we are in the bottom of 5.
Yep. And it looks like Jacob Wazinski is ready to go in whenever needed.
Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Safe at second base is Mossy.
That's good speed into scoring position.
1 out, 1 on for Deluc.
He's going
Runner
again.
Goes to third. Here's the throw, and he is going to be safe. So Mossy goes to third. It's 2 steals in the inning for him. 5 steals in this game, for the Green Giants.
Being a former pitcher, Melee just was a little bit unfocused about the guy at second there. He's lost his composure a little bit, and he stole another one.
Pitch is outside, but blocked by the catcher, Stevens.
Both catchers have blocked some pitches tonight and played really well. Phibbs for the Green Giants and Stevens for the Clippers.
1-2 the count. And the pitch swung on and hit into left field. That is going to drop for a hit, and easily scoring is Mossy, and the Green Giants have jumped into a 2-1 lead here in the 5th inning, and the enthusiastic crowd roars on.
What an excellent night for number 7 of the Green Giants. RBI single, multiple stolen bases. He's having a night, Bill.
He's had a pretty good week overall. Was 4, had 3 hits the other night on the road in a road win. First, runner at first with now 1 away. It brings up Matthew Ornelia. A walk and a strikeout to his credit. Runner at first, and Deluc likes to run. Keep your eye on him.
He's showing that tonight.
Pitches up high, 1-0.
I really feel that Melee's on his last hitter here. Coaching staff seems a little anxious, and I think he's tired.
He's allowed just 3 hits.
He's throwing a lot of pitches. Has battled some counts.
Pitch is low, it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1, up high, 3-1. So the count has been worked to 3-1 on Ornelia.
And like I said, Melee there, he's battling, and I think this is his last hitter either way.
There goes the runner, and he's going to be actually, he walked him. I thought that was a strike, but he walked him. Ornelia gets a walk. It's now first and second with 1 away. They'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Matt Phipps. And now we're going to get a pitching change.
The odds
Pitcher's
are
still
they
warming
will
up in the
change.
pen, but I think we're going to get a pitching change.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think Melly's gives all he's had. And yeah, here he comes.
So Melee goes 4 1/3 and allows 2 runs, but both runners on base are his responsibility. And the new pitcher is
number 14, Bill, Jacob Wazinski. So we have 2 Jacobs in the game right now pitching, one for the Green Giant, one for the Clippers.
So Wazinski will come in and get a few warm-up tosses with the Green Giants leading 2-1 here at the bottom of 5.
So contrary to how Jacob came in for the Green Giants, this Jacob comes in with first and second and 1 out. So he's faced with a much different challenge. If you're the Green Giants, Bill, you want to get a big hit here and get this one run lead into 2 or 3 in a hurry.
Well, it's getting a little, the sun is starting to disappear a bit as we go on a little later into the evening, Jason, but still a great night for baseball. Lights have been on for a while, but that's a non-factor. But the weather is still nice. It's a little breezy, but not cold.
It's a little breezy, but for Friday night, the players will enjoy this type of weather.
And maybe like last night, you weren't here and weren't around for the broadcast. We had the visitation of fish flies here at the ballpark, especially later in the contest when the lights are on, and this park was full of fish flies in the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th innings.
As I said earlier, that's not something I see back in Stratford, so.
Going over final instructions, the catcher and the pitcher, as Phipps will come to the plate for the Green Giants here in the bottom of 5. 2 on with 1 out.
Jacob Wazinski.
Well, Phibbs is a 4-hitter for the Green Giants, and what a great opportunity here to put his team up by a few runs with a big hit.
0 for 2 on the night. There goes the runner. Throw to second, and he is out at second base. So Ornelia is caught stealing. Winner goes to third. That's Toluca, and he's been shaken up on the play.
How do you pronounce his last name, Bill? Toluca?
No, Toluca.
Toluca.
Actually,
4 stolen bases.
it's Duluc.
Duluc.
It's Duluc.
Duluc's
Yeah.
got 4 stolen bases tonight. That's more than I had in my 15-year career.
It's more than I had in my 30-year career. I had 2 speeds when I played, slow and stop. Not blessed with speed, but I had the reach and the scoopability.
And you're a great broadcaster.
Thank you for your kindness as we get set to get back into this one here in the 5th inning.
So, as much as it was a great stolen base for the Green Giants, we also ran ourselves into an out there at second. So now we got
now 2 away.
2 away.
Pitch is in the dirt. Here comes the runner. The throw to the pitcher, and he is going to be safe. Duluc scores. Duluc scores, and it's now 3-1, and that's a big run for the Green Giants.
That just went from 4 stolen bases to including 5 with stealing of home on a pass ball. Good hustle. Not the start that number 14 from the Clippers wanted when he came into the game.
Now the Green Giants lead by 2 here in the 5th. The 1-1 count. Fastball is swung out and down the right field side, but it's going to drift towards the 10th. Past the Clippers bullpen out of play. Count now 1-2 with 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Green Giants lead by 2. Curveball, did he go? No. 2-2. 2-2 to Phipps. Tomasi waits on deck for the Green Giants. And Phipps do something here. Fastball is swung on but belted down the right side, foul. You gotta keep your head up down there.
Cleared a few fences, Bill.
Count remains 2-2 with 2 out. Swung on and hit into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. A single for 28 Phipps. First hit of the night. Green Giants have a runner aboard with 2 out.
Not just pure muscle on that, Bill. He fisted that one into center field. Strong kid. Let's see if Tomasi can't follow up from his single the last time up here.
Tomasi is 1 for 2 on the night. And the pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1, the count to Tomasi. Almost lost his helmet on the swing.
He was swinging for Algonquin Park on that one, Bill.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low and it's going to be no throw at second. So Phipps goes to second. Well, I did say the Green Giants like to run.
They do, and you don't see many catchers that have that kind of speed and versatility, but Phipps there gets down that line pretty quick, gets himself in a scoring position.
Runner at second, 1-1 is the count. Wazinski with a curveball low, it's 2-1.
Early on, Jacob Wazinski's here, a tough time with his control a little bit. Looking heater here.
Time is called. Phipps annoying Wazinski on the mound. Let's reset. Phipps has a decent lead. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but a good grab.
Yeah, he's got him, Bill.
But he gets to second, and now he's on his way to third. No, he's going to hold on. The center fielder come in to back up the play. And a good thing that he did.
A good thing that he did is right. Well, Stevens made a nice play originally to block that.
Made a great play.
And then he was a little hesitant on throwing to second. If he throws it quicker, he's got Phipps picked off, but he hesitated and gave him a chance to get back.
Count now is run to 3-1 to the batter, Tomasi. Runner at second. 2 outs. And the pitch. Fouled back, it's 3-2.
Last time up, Tomasi had a single to left there, and I'm surprised that the Clippers left fielder is shading him the way he is.
As opposed to down the line.
That's correct. That's where his last hit went, but I'm not the coach of the Clippers. I just call the game with you.
This is the action pitch. It's a 3-2 count. Curveball swung on and hit into right field, and it's on the run, and a nice grab there by the right fielder, number 7. Jake Butler with a nice running catch. And that's the end of the Green Giants' 5th. But they get a run on 2 hits. No errors, and the score as we go to the top of the 6th. It's 3-1 for the Green Giants. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
Fourth inning at the bottom of the 5th. 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 runner left. The top of the 5th is brought to you by Bob Green Sports, serving Green.
All right, joining me right now is the pitcher for the St. Clair Green Giants, Miguel Cienfuego. A lot of teasing going down to the bullpen saying he's one of the worst pitchers, but no, from what his records stand out, he's one of the finest pitchers of the league. Miguel, first question, how are you enjoying your time here with the St. Clair Green Giants?
I love it. I mean, I've been here 2 years ago, so it kind of feels like home. Just trying to help the team win. We're having a good time, all living together, all enjoying every day, and it's fun.
How's the pitching going for you this year?
Good so far. Came back from my season probably in May. Then I was playing back home in Quebec. Came here, so I was in mid-season shape. I was ready to go.
It's pretty interesting too. I mean, once again, to be a representative of Quebec, playing in Canada, how much does that mean to you, knowing that you're playing not only in this ballpark, but in front of these fans that are right behind you all the way?
It means a lot. I mean, people here come from the States. They come from all over the place. So you're kind of the guy that's, from here. You're supposed to know everything. And it feels good. It feels good having everyone behind you for sure.
Well, you sound like a guy that knows a lot. I mean, especially down on the pitch, especially around this city. So thank you for your time, Miguel. All the best out there. All right, gentlemen, we're going back upstairs to you.
Thank you, Aaron. Bill Kelso along with Jason Byer as we get set to start the 6th inning, and Moskowitz is still in the game, not surprisingly.
Yeah, I would say I'm a little surprised, but I think he's probably earned himself this extra inning, as I said earlier, with the quick inning. And I think we might see somebody in the bullpen shortly warming up here for him. And
he'll face the 3rd, 4th, and 5th batters here in the Clippers' 6th inning.
He's got his work cut out for him.
Green Giants have stretched the lead. Now it's 3-1. First pitch for Moskowitz is low, 1-0. 1-0 the count to James Roach. Blake Jones and Dunn are the 3 scheduled hitters in the Clippers' 6th inning. Curveball is swung on and hit down the right side. Drifting over the right fielder O'Nelia. Does he make the play?
No.
No.
A for effort.
Yes.
For effort.
Our vantage point from this point here is tough to see towards the fence.
Yes. The effort was there, though. He was hustling. He was hustling.
1-1 now the count on Roach, who is 1 for 2 on the night. Struck out his first time, a single his last time up. The 1-1 is popped up behind us. 1-2.
With Ryan Blake Jones on deck, Bill, in a 2-run ball game, you want to make sure you get this guy out here if you're Jacob.
The 1-2 curve is away. It's 2-2.
Lucky didn't hit him. I thought for a second might have ticked him there.
Phipps is going to have some words with Moskowitz, settle him down. Let's get this guy, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, like we said earlier, when you got your 4-hitter on deck, you don't want to let the first guy get on and give him a chance to tie the ball game up with one swing. So this is an important hitter for Jacob.
The 2-2 is just outside. It's 3-2. That was close.
From our vantage point, it definitely was.
And the payoff pitch swung on, base hit. Up there through past short. Throw to second base, and a solid single for Roach.
Yeah, the shortstop was playing, quite frankly, almost behind second base there. So that ground ball usually is right where the shortstop's playing, but
well, left a huge gap.
They have the percentages and they play the way the hitter is hit. So normally that's a play made by the shortstop, but not in this case.
We'll bring up Ryan Blake Jones here in the Clippers' 6th inning. Went on, nobody out. Chopper hit towards third. Brzezinski, long throw to first. He gets him.
Strong play, up 2 runs, take the out, make sure of one. Weak ground ball, could not get the lead runner. Smart choice.
So there's one away in the Clippers' 6th. He'll bring up the right fielder, Blake Dunn.
That's one pitch to Blake Jones and get him out. That's a quality out for Jacob.
at second. Good pitch. 0-1. Now the count to Dunn. Love to get this batter without advancing the runner. The pitch to Dunn. Curveball, swing and a miss. Phipps gets enough of it that he doesn't go too far. Runner back to second.
Very critical block there by Phibbs. Not only was it a great pitch by Jacob, but keeping that runner at second with
Huge.
1 out, huge. That gets past Phibbs.
Yeah, Phipps, if it gets past him, it's going to go to,
Yep.
the runner's going to go to third, no question.
With less than 2 out, you don't want to have that. So nice play.
Outside, 1-2. 1-2 the count on Dunn, with Mika Allen on deck for the Clippers. The 1-2 curve in the dirt. Runner does not go to third.
It's a break for the Green Giants there. I believe if the Clippers runner was a bit more focused on that play, I think he takes third base.
I think so
on that
too.
pitch.
So the count is at 2. 2-2, 1 out. Top of 6. Pitch up high, 3-2.
You got to
Yeah.
remember here, Jacob showed some pitches. He's he's been in deep in a lot of counts.
Nobody up in the St. Clair
I'm surprised.
pen.
Yep.
The payoff pitch swung on and fouled off the screen.
Right
Count
back
remains
at us.
3-2. You're catching it, big fella, not me.
I was a pitcher in my day, and then I caught the last couple of years, so I might be able to help you out with that.
I was a catcher in my day. I just don't feel like doing it. 3-2 the count. Low and away, ball 4, and he walked him. So first and second for Mika Allen.
You might see a visit here to the mound, Bill, just to give him a little, chance to rest. And I saw number 38 earlier stretching out there in the bullpen, and I now see him getting up there. And I think this is more of an opportunity just to give him a chance to warm up. And
Buy time for the pen to keep working.
that's right. They're sculling down there now, and I think gives Jacob a chance here to get some rest and see if he can get the next guy out for the Green Giants.
So there is one away here in the 16th. Green Giants lead by 2. For the Giants, 3 runs, 4 hits, and an error. And for the Clippers, 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. 2 teams combined for over 17 hits last night.
Yep.
Closer to 20 tonight.
They used a
lot
few up
less.
last night by the sounds of it.
A lot of the walks last night too, quite frankly, as well. Couple hit batsmen, a little bit of everything.
Bit of a yard sale last night, eh?
Oh,
Yep.
it was a rummage sale.
You know, at 5-3, it's an important game for the Green Giants. You know, going 6-3 is a good record.
First pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And if you're the Clippers, you want to get above 500. So this is
Yes,
a big game.
and sweep the series.
And sweep the series. That's right.
Oh, and 1 count to Allen.
Look out. He's got him if he gets off, Bill.
Are we calling him Bach here?
Oh,
It's a
yeah, he
balk.
called a balk.
And the
Yeah.
Green Giants aren't happy about the call.
They're not happy. They got 2 coaches coming out, one from the bullpen and one from the
Well,
dugout.
one's the manager of the team and one is the coach. And
Okay.
David Cooper is saying, hey, if he's not on the rubber, how can that be a balk?
That's right. So I think they're going to sort this one out. Unfortunately, I believe what happened is Jacob saw the runner and may have, in fact, instead of stepping off and then throwing, he might have balked.
Well, the runners are remaining at second and third. Allen at the plate, 0-1 in the count.
That went from an opportunity to get out of the inning to now. I guess the opportunity might be to put this guy on for a forced play, but they're not going to do that. They're going to go
Perhaps
after
if the count was deeper, but now at 0-1.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, go after him now.
And the pitch, low, it's 1-1. Got to be careful with him. He does have power, as mentioned earlier.
Yes, and I look at on deck number 9 had an RBI single last time up, so I guess, that might not be the right plan either.
The 1-1. Speared by the first baseman, back to third, and it gets off against the fence, but the runner's not going to advance. Great play by DeLuke at first. Oh, was shifted over. So now there's 2 away.
I gave that out to the coaching staff. And DeLuke was playing off the line there, and normally that hit there goes into that to hole for a single, but he was playing well off the line and gave him a chance to make that play. So good for the coaching staff having him playing right position there.
2 out, 2 on.
This is real big for Jacob here, Bill.
Moskowitz trying to pitch himself out of a jam. Pitches outside, 1-0.
You're a single away from a tie game, or you're an out, keeping a 2-run lead. This will be his last hitter.
And the 1-0. Good pitch, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Mason Stites.
Bit more pressure on Phibbs here behind the plate for any pass balls. So
Got to be alert. Moskowitz deals, great pitch. That's 1-2.
well, it's been his gravy pitch all night, Bill. Let's be honest. Inside to lefties, outside to righties. That pitch has been golden for him, and don't be surprised if he doesn't come back to it right here.
1-2 to Stites. And the pitch chopped it foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2.
So it comes down to trust here, okay? He's got a 1-2 count. His curveball is what you want to throw here now to get him out. Difficulty with the curveball is if it goes to the screen, they score. But I think he shows confidence in Phibbs, and they throw a curveball to get him out.
The 1-2. It was a curve, but it didn't move. It was inside. 2-2. You're right. He threw the curve.
Just not first strike. But that's okay.
2-2. 2 out. 2 on. Curve is low. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back curveballs.
Well, we're back to the action pitch. It's 3-2. Runners at second and third with 2 out.
So I owe you a quarter from the previous bet. I'll go double or nothing. He's going outside fastball here for strike 3.
I'm not betting. Because I think you're right. The payoff pitch up high, he walked him.
Yeah, it was outside, but it was too high. And I think that'll be it for Jacob here, unless I'm mistaken. They might leave him in here with the bases loaded, Bill.
He's going to face the 8th batter in the lineup, Stevens, the catcher. So the bases are loaded with 2 out here in the 6th.
This is a tough decision for the coaching staff of the Green Giants to leave him in.
Have they stopped throwing in the pen?
I think number 38 has.
Off a leg, that's foul, and ouch.
That's going to leave a mark on that one.
Oh, yeah, that will sting. Going to feel the bees in the boot on that one.
Oof. Some players wear that inside pad on their shin, and for this case, Stevens doesn't. I'm thinking he wished he went to Sport Check today and bought one now.
Bases loaded, 2 out. Top of the sixth, and the Giants lead by 2. And this is a huge thing here in this game right now.
Huge point of the game. Absolutely.
The 0-1 is just outside. It becomes 1-1.
Unfortunately, what happens now for the Green Giants is the person on second base for the Clippers can take a large lead. So a single is going to score him, Bill, to tie the game.
And the pitch. Curveball outside, 2-1. If you were the pitcher, would you throw from the stretch or not?
No, I'd throw from the windup. Yep. What you're most comfortable with, right?
2-1 the count to Stevens. Pitch is fouled off to the catcher, and he felt that one again on the
I think
swing.
Stevens sure wears hockey gear tonight. He's taking a couple everywhere now.
Well, 2-2 the count, 2 on and 2 out.
She's two's wild, Bill.
Yes, it is. Great hand. I'll raise you a quarter. He throws a curveball.
All right, you're on. Outside fastball.
On the 2-2. The pitch. It was a curveball, and he got him. Strike 3. That's the end of the top of the sixth inning. A big out. The Giants, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of 6. Green Giants lead at 3-1. That was a big strikeout.
It was, and I think Jacob didn't have a lot left in the gas tank, and you'll see the bullpen now, and I think he knew deep down that was going to be his last opportunity, and what a great effort for him tonight.
He pitched very well in relief in place of the injured pitcher, Bryce Stewart. 4 solid innings by the youngster.
He's got to be up there for, at this point, for nominees for player of the game for the Green Giants with that outing for sure. And the flip side for the Clippers, that's a demoralizing inning for them. They had an opportunity there.
To really close the gap or go ahead.
Absolutely.
For the Green Giants, 6th inning, it'll be Kuzminski, Dorn, and Morales, the scheduled batters coming up. As we approach the 2/3 mark of the game, things move along here. I am just happy that it's not as windy and cool as it was last night.
No, it's a beautiful night. And so far it's been an entertaining ball game, which is good for the fans.
Yes.
Both on TV and here live. Stolen bases, flying bats.
Yeah. We'll see the fish flies later. We get the flying bats earlier.
It would be nice to somehow get an update on Bryce Stewart. We hope he's doing okay with the injury earlier in the game.
Pitcher finishing up the warm-up tosses. That's Wazinski. He will face, like as mentioned, Kuzminski, Dorn, and Morales. So the third baseman, Kuzminski, steps up. One of the few local boys on this ball club.
Oh, right here in Tecumseh, I see. Wow, that's pretty...
In fact, I saw his uncle here last night. I know his uncle from business dealings. So, yeah, there's a good rip down the line, but just foul. Real good rip, too. Almost brought up chalk there, Jason.
What a foot. Just a foot foul.
Good rip. Kuzminski, 0-1-1 count. Green Giants would like to add to their lead. Much insurance as possible. And the pitch is up high, 1-1. Fouled off by Krzminski, sorry. Here's Mensky. Count now 1-2. Curveball and swung on and hit into right field, but the right fielder drifting back near the track, and he's going to make the grab. One away in the Green Giants' sixth.
There wasn't many feet left on that one.
Blake Dunn with the out. They'll bring up the shortstop, Brady Dorn. Dorn is 1 for 2 tonight, had a double his first time up, force out to the second baseman his second time. One out here in the sixth. Fastball is swung on and pounded foul down the right side. Wazinski can throw hard.
He can throw hard, Bill, but I've noticed the Green Giants are onto his fastball, and unless he gets some curves mixed in there in locations, they're going to be on it.
Curveball is outside, 1-1.
The previous batters here have had some good knocks. So
here's the 1-1. Good pitch, 1-2. 1-2, the count on Dorn. Mitchell Morales is on deck for the Green Giants. Curveball is low, 2-2.
I think Wazinski's getting more comfortable now. He came into a tough spot last inning there, and now he starts an inning fresh, so he's a bit more
into it. Curveball misses, it's 3-2. So 3-2 to count to Dorn. Payoff pitch, low and away, ball 4, and Dorn gets a walk, and it will bring up Morales. Second base, he's 0 for 2, a fly out to right and a strikeout to his credit.
Second baseman number 2, Mitchell Morales.
Regular second baseman Jason was hurt last night, Gavin Homer.
Okay.
So the Green Giants are using Morales, the backup.
Opportunity knocks. Don't be surprised if something goes on here with Dorn at first. There's a lot of signals flying around, and I think the Green Giants want to be aggressive here, see if they can't get that an extra insurance run.
Well, we've talked about it more than once that the Green Giants like to run.
Yep.
Fastball is low, 1-0. 1-0 to Morales. On deck is the left fielder, David Cole. Chop to third, throw to second for 1, back to first, not in time. So the third baseman got the out at second on the force out. He'll bring up David Cole 2 away here in the Green Giants sixth with a runner on first.
Left fielder number 6, David Cole.
Cole is 0 for 1 officially. Was out on a bunt attempt in the last time up. It's 0-1-1, rather 1-0 the count on Cole. Morales has good speed at first. Fastball in for a strike, 1-1 to Cole. And the pitch. Throw to first and diving back safely.
Nice arm on Stevens.
Morales. He whipped it down there pretty good, didn't he?
He did.
1-2 the count on Cole. 1 on, 2 out. Quick pitch to first. That's a pretty quick move by the pitcher.
That was tight play. Had him leaning one way and the ball's going the other way.
And the pitch, there goes the runner. It's swung on by Cole. Base hit to right. Runner heads to third. He'll be safe. Cole will remain at first and third on the hit and run. And it's done perfectly.
And as I said earlier in the inning, I figured hit and runs here somewhere in this inning was going to develop. But what that does for Cole with the hit and runs, it forces him to put the bat on the ball. It's a good outside fastball. He goes with it. Second base has to cover. It's an open hole single. We're first and third now with 2 out.
They'll bring up Mossy, who the top of the order.
The other thing that develops here, Bill, is you got speed on first now. You might see an opportunity here for a double steal to try to score a run too.
Morales at third, Cole at first. Here's the pitch, swung on and hit down the right side. Right fielder, he's going to make the play. That's done. And that is the end of the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. And the score at the end of 6th, the Green Giants lead it 3-1. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Luke Wilson of Detroit Lions. For the best local sports programming, make sure to tune in to WeTV.
A staggering 40% of all majorly injured patients in Windsor-Essex are impaired by alcohol or marijuana. When you go out, it is your responsibility to make plans for a sober ride home. Designate a sober driver, call a taxi, or use public transit. The choice is yours. Drive sober, get home safe. Or the next ride you get might not be taking you home.
We are back here at Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. We're getting set to start the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Green Giants, and his name is...
Yeah, we're looking out here at the big right-hander.
Oh, Chris Latta, number 33.
Yeah, it's 38 was worn up earlier, but Lotta's in at the game now.
So Latta, who has pitched a few times for the Green Giants this season, with some pretty good success, comes on here in the 7th inning for the Green Giants, replacing Moskowitz, who performed extremely well after the unfortunate injury to Bryce Stewart. So Latta, the big right-handed pitcher, will face the 9th hitter for the Clippers and then to the top of the order. So he'll face Henderson, Butler, and Bryant here in the Clippers 7th, and the Green Giants with a 2-run lead.
Well, Latta must be a trusting right-hander here late in the game, up 2 runs here. Green Giants are going to him here to shut the Clippers down here after an outstanding performance by number 35, Jacob Moskowitz.
Well, yeah, see, you got it.
See, I'm getting it now.
Yeah. So Connor Henderson will step up. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
Bit more breezy at the ballpark now, Bill.
That usually happens a lot of times earlier than later. I can handle it for the last 3 innings. It's the
It's
first
all
9 that's
yes.
a pain. Pitch is low, 1-0, the count to Henderson. Up high, 2-0.
Well, Latta doesn't want to come in here and get behind here. He's down 2-0. He's got to find the strike zone here. Get comfortable. No freebies.
The 2-0 fastball in for a strike.
There you go.
2-1, the count to Henderson.
Latta's more over the top.
Good pitch, 2-2.
That's bringing it there. I don't know what that was on the gun, but that's got some zip on that
didn't
one.
it? Yeah,
Absolutely. He's got him set up for a curveball now with those 2 heaters.
The 2-2 fouled off the screen behind us.
With the traditional over the top, you know, Latta seems to see that low strike zone a lot more consistently, and that's where coaching staffs want it. You don't get hurt down there.
The 2-2 just outside. It's now 3-2. 3-2, the count to Henderson. The payoff pitch has fouled off the screen.
Anytime you see a straight back like that, Bill,
It's a good rip.
he was right on it. That's 6 fastballs in a row. Let's see if he's got some
Trust.
in his curveball. You nailed it. See if Fibs puts down the 1 or the 2.
The payoff pitch is low, just low. He walked him.
It was good old number 1, but you don't want to lose a leadoff guy, especially in the top of the 7th, up 2 runs.
We'll bring up Jake Butler, the left fielder. 0 for 3 on the night.
How many times have we saw the leadoff guy, number 9 hitter tonight, get walked at the top of the shelf? Here we go again. And early coaching visit here to Latta, Bill.
Well, you've got 2 left-handed batters coming up in a row.
Yeah, could be more. Oh, they're making a pitching? Not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, the left-hander's coming in.
Gee, interesting.
So the Green Giants have made a pitching change. Latta is out, and the left-hander coming in. We'll have to get his number there from our vantage point.
He's a lefty, a little tougher, isn't it, Bill, to get the number
14.
14.
So number 14, the left-hander, coming in for the Green
Taylor
Giants.
Pappin. Taylor Pappin's into the game, Bill.
He's a Windsor native, or Essex County native anyways.
Excellent. So I think what's going on here is they're playing the percentages. Butler being a left-handed hitter, they're bringing a lefty out of the bullpen.
And they have a left-handed hitter coming up after Butler.
That's right. A little surprised at the short stint from Latta, but you play the percentages here. Play the percentages.
So Henderson walks. I think that change would have been made regardless if he'd gotten Henderson
Well,
out or not.
yeah, I think it's a planned change, Bill, because you know Latta, although he walked the first hitter, he had some good zip on the ball, and
You know, like
as you said,
yeah, he wasn't, wild.
no, and you said earlier he's been pitching lately and pitching well. So this was something they had scheduled in their plans for the 7th inning, and like you commented, they got the next 2 guys are lefties, so it's Pappin's job to come in and shut them down.
Saw Pappin here last week, and I think he started, I believe. Now he's relieving.
Well, as you know, at this level and higher, left-handers are
A premium.
a premium and an effective tool, and we're going to hopefully see that here from Pappin.
Number 14, Taylor Pappin.
So the first man to face Pappin is Jake Butler, the left fielder, and as mentioned, he is 0 for 3 on the night. Runner at first with nobody out here in the Clippers 7th. Pitch is low, 1-0.
Squared the bunt there, Bill, and I think, the Green Giants third baseman is expecting the same thing. He's playing pretty,
Yeah, pretty in tight.
yeah, so I think he's playing the same thing.
Fastball that swung on, hit to left field, and on the running catch, and a nice one there by Cole on the line drive to left field, 1 out.
The former Clipper Cole there, that's not an easy play to make, Bill. That
No,
ball's
it's on a
fading
line.
away from you,
Nolan Bryant.
and makes a nice catch. An important catch.
Yep. Nolan Bryant comes up with 1 out here in the 7th. 1 on. The pitch, good one too, a fastball in for a strike.
The other thing that happens, Bill, when you bring a left-hander in is the lead at first now is reduced. He can look over there and see that. So not only is he bringing lefties He's a good job holding runners over there for you late in the game as well.
Good point. The 0-1, there goes the runner. The throw to second, and he is safe with a stolen base, and he's up slowly.
I think the ball got away from Phibbs there a little bit. I think a good throw gets him.
So Henderson safe at second on the steal. Yeah, a little more direct throw, I think he had him.
Yeah,
Although he did get a half-decent jump.
he did. But I really, again, I think Pappen did a good job of holding him on. Just Phibbs, that one got away from him a little bit.
0-2 now the count. Up high, 1-2. Pappen throws hard.
Nice delivery. Hides the ball well, comes over the top, and got
Slick,
some,
pretty slick.
pretty slick. It's a good word for it. Smooth.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, but it went off the catcher as well as the bat a bit of Bryant.
That was a weird play there. Phibbs took one off the right foot there, and stinger.
So the count is 1-2 still. Runner at second with one away. The 1-2 curveball misses. It's 2-2.
I think he surprised both the hitter and the umpire on that one, Bill. That looked like a real nice
It
pitch.
dropped off the table, didn't it?
It did.
The 2-2. Up high, 3-2.
Three-two, big part of the game here. Don't want to put this guy on. Tying run.
Stepping off the mound is Pappen. This is a big pitch here.
Well, especially when you got your 3 and 4 hitters on deck here.
You're in the meat of the lineup. The 3-2 swung on. Second baseman makes the play. The throw to first, and he gets him. So Morales to DeLuke, and there's 2 out. Here in the 7th, they'll bring up James Roche, who's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles.
Nice play by that second baseman. Into the breadbasket. Key out. Now it's Pappen here to see if we can't get the third out of the inning and get out of this unscathed.
First pitch up high. It's 1-0. Ryan Blake Jones waits on deck for the Clippers. Fastball is swung on. Outfielder going back at the fence, and he made the grab. Cole kept going back, but he makes the grab. 3 out. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of the 7th, the Green Giants maintain their two-run lead.
We can't underestimate how big of a catch that was for Cole. That ball went a long way.
It was drifting and drifting.
It was a light wind here at the ballpark. Pushed that ball right to almost to the fence, and he did a great job of tracking it down. I think some of us thought it was out of here at some point.
Well, it's going back, you know. But you're right.
Yeah.
Wazinski is still on the mound for the Clippers as we come to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch here at the ballpark. DeLuke, Cornelia, and Phipps, the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Green Giants here in the 7th inning.
Has anybody had a better night than DeLuke?
No, he's had a great night.
Great night.
On the field and at the bat.
He's got, what, a half a dozen stolen bases.
Yeah, really.
RBI single. Nice plays at first.
Yeah, he's had a great all-around night. So he'll step up. Officially 1 for 2 on the night, but 4 or 5 steals. 4 of them for sure.
Including one at home there. Came home in a pass ball for a big run.
DeLuke against Wazinski. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1-1. I know I've said this before, Green Giants would like to pad their lead here as we get to the latter stages of the game.
There's been the last couple innings, the Clippers have had an opportunity, one inning with the bases loaded, that inning there with, runners on base and a deep fly ball. They've missed some opportunities. The Green Giants have been lucky that way.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's 1-2. Now to DeLuke. Wazinski so far pitching him tough. 1-2 is low. It's 2-2.
I'm sensing Wazinski's getting stronger as he goes on here. He came out a little bit wonky, but he's looking real strong right now.
Curve ball outside, 3-2. I think the fastball's his bread and butter, not the curve.
Yeah, and he can only show the curve, and until he can throw for strikes, these hitters are going to zone in on the heater.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on hard to short. Long throw to first, and he gets him. So the shortstop makes the play. That was Stites. 1 out in the Green Giants' 7th, and the batter will be Matthew Ornelia.
Designated hitter number 18, Matthew Ornelia.
Ornelia normally plays right field, but he's in the DH here tonight. Left-handed batter. 0 for 1 officially. He is struck out. He's walked twice. And again, he's playing the DH position tonight. Fastball in for a strike. Good pitch, 0-1.
I think the Green Giants need to get their bats moving on that first pitch from Wazinski and turn one of those fastballs around instead of being 0-1. Let's put a rip on one.
Swung on and fouled off to the screen, 0-2. 0-2 to Ornelia. Matt Phipps, the catcher, is on deck for the Green Giants. He'll be the third batter this inning. Swing and a miss, he got him. Second strikeout of the night for Ornelia. 2 out here in the 7th, and that will bring up Phipps.
That's good old-fashioned fastballs. 1, 2, 3 there by Wazinski.
Phipps is 1 for 3 tonight. He's played a strong game. He catches and DHs for this ball club. Good pitch, 1 strike. The count on Phipps. And you're right, Jason, he's in a rhythm.
He is. When you get into rhythm on the mound, you just keep rolling. He's got good mechanics. He's got good confidence right now, and he just wants to go because he feels it. He doesn't need his curveball right now, as they can't catch up to his fastball.
The 0-1 inside, 1-1. Pitch is low, 2-1.
There's a mix-in curve for you. If I'm Phibbs, I'm sitting on the heater now. He's not going to throw back-to-back, I don't think.
The 2-1. And you're right, it's now 2-2. Well, he's predictable because of the lack of success of the curve.
That's correct.
That swung back off the screen.
He kind of slid down there for a sidearm pitch there, and it kind of surprised Phibbs on the inside.
2-2 with 2 out here in the 7th. Darkness is upon us here at the ballpark. Lights up and flew bloom. Pitch is fouled back, and the count remains at 2.
Phibbs is battling. Good at bat, especially late in the game here, trying to get on base, make something happen here.
The 2-2 just got a piece of it.
Excuse me, swing there by Phibbs. He got lucky with a little tick in the bat. He knows it, joking with the umpire right now.
Not sure about the conversation.
You know, speaking of the umpires, you know, tonight, doing a really good job. No really controversial calls, consistent strike zones. Good job by the Blue tonight.
Last night, actually, it was a fine job as well. Different pair of umpires, but nevertheless, that is swung on, hit down the right side. On the run and making the catch to retire the side was the right fielder Dunn. No runs, no hits in the Green Giants 7th. We come to the top of the 8th. Score is 3-1 Green Giants. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
Let's face it, finding the right career for me is really tough. How can I know my own strengths and reflect my true self to potential employers? I want a career, not just a job.
How can I discover my true self? That's the question every job seeker should be asking before they begin their search.
Welcome to Career Streams, the largest private career counseling company in southwestern Ontario.
Through a unique objective testing process, we coach you into discovering aptitudes and skills that reflect your true self.
We listen and guide you along the way so you can realize your true potential. With over 20 years of one-on-one career counseling experience, we're here to help.
Invest in yourself for a brighter future. Contact Career Streams Resources today. Take that first step towards career success.
We are back here at Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. As mentioned moments ago, darkness has descended upon us. The fish flies have made the return from last night, Jason. I know you weren't here, so this might be one of your first experiences in the fish fly department. Look up above the lights.
Yeah, they're
going to be multiplying going forward here.
This is
At
my
least
first
in numbers, I'm not
experience
saying in action, but they'll be multiplying
flies.
in numbers.
I like to be around fish fries, not flies.
Very good, yes. They're harmless.
Now, we have another left-hander in the game here, Bill. Number 27 for the Green Giants has entered the game. After Papin did a good job there coming in last inning. Stephen Butts, is in the game here, number 27, to take over for the Green Giants.
He pitched earlier in the week as well. He made an appearance, so he has pitched this week, but another left-hander. He's going to face the right-handed batter, Ryan Blake Jones.
Been a busy bullpen for the Green Giants tonight, Bill.
Well, that unfortunate early injury.
Yes.
Hasten things. There's a chopper high to third. Long throw to first. Scoop play by DeLuke. He can't hold on. The runner is safe at first. We're going to see how they score that one.
Yeah, I think that's a play that he normally makes. He's made those plays tonight. I would think they would score it an error, but we'll see.
And they're going to call it a hit.
Okay, there you go.
So Jones gets credit for a single. He'll bring up Blake Dunn, and the Clippers have a runner aboard with their first batter here in the top of the 8th.
Good backup by Phibbs down the line. They're hustling down.
Fastball in for a strike.
Now this gentleman here on the hill, Mr. Butts here, he's got the Aaron Loop style for the Blue Jays here with kind of drop down left-handed style. Hard to pick up for righties.
There's a good pitch. 0-2.
The ball's on you in a hurry if you notice when you release it.
And he's not tall.
He's not. Low gravity, thick legs. He pushes off that well. The ball gets to you in a hurry.
And the 0-2 hit. The pitcher's going to have trouble with it. Now he's going to take it himself. One away here in the 8th inning, and the runner advances to second on the play. So Jones goes to second. Fielder's choice Dunn is out. He'll bring up Mika Allen.
Good play by Stephen Butts on the mound there to get the sure out.
Third baseman number 27,
Nobody up in either bullpen, I've noticed, Jason.
No, well, the way that Jacob Brzezinski's pitching for the Clippers right now, and obviously Butts is coming in the game, I think the coaching staffs are pleased with where they're at with their bullpens.
Bit of a confab at the mound. Second baseman Morales coming in, Phipps, and along with the pitcher Butts.
Well, again, they're looking at the signals. There's a guy in second base here, so they want to make sure they get their signals straight.
Jones, for a big guy, he's athletic. He can run well.
Important thing here for the Green Giants infield, Bills, knock down any ground balls. Keep it in the infield. Don't let that one sneak through.
Pitch is hit into right field, shallow on the run, but it's now out of play. Near the Clippers bullpen, 1 strike to Micah Allen. Micah Allen, 0 for 2 on the night. Ground out the first his last time he walked. And was on a pop out the third the first time up. The 0-1 outside, it's 1-1.
Butts gets the ball and throws it. He means business out there.
Yeah, this isn't a party for him. Butts deals it, swung on by Allen on the right side of the outfield. Making the catch and throwing it into the infield. Good play there by the right fielder. That was Carter Mossy. Good outfielder.
What I noticed there, Bill, with Mossy in that play, the ball's in the air. He gets his feet situated, so when he catches the ball, he's already ready to throw the ball in rather than catch it, turn, and throw. He's already in that position to throw. Hits the cutoff guy. Exactly what a coaching staff wants to see. Good play by Mossy.
And he's normally a left fielder.
Good versatility for him.
2 out, 1 on. Stepping off his Butts. Mason Stites, the shortstop, 1 for 2 on the night. But Stites entered the weekend series batting 100. So he's off to a slow start. Pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
Notice the outfielders are playing pretty shallow here. They don't want any bloopers getting in for a RBI.
Ball gets away from the catcher, but Jones doesn't go anywhere. Oh, do they have a runner on for Jones? What number is that at second base? We have to take a look at that again.
No, that's 22. That's Blake
okay.
Jones.
I just want to make sure.
Yep.
I thought I saw a single digit on the back. One and one the count to Stites. Up high, 2-1.
It's got some zip on it.
Deceptively fast.
He is. He has a short, jerky delivery, and for a hitter, it's hard to pick up that fastball.
And the 2-1 is swung on and hit into center field pretty deep, way back at the fence. 1 run will score. Second base and remaining there is number 9, Stites, the second hit of the night. It's now 3-2. Boy, he hit that a mile.
He's got both RBIs tonight for the Clippers, Bill. He had an RBI single earlier in the night, and that was an absolute rocket to center field. One thing about Butts, he brings the ball hard, but if you connect, it goes out even harder.
The catcher, Nathan Stevens, will step up with 2 out here in the 8th inning. Now the game is at 3-2 with a runner on second.
Getting dicey here. As I said earlier in this inning, it's real important for the Green Giants infield here to knock down any potential hit to the outfield so that run doesn't get around third and home. Lay down if you have to. Don't let it get to the outfield.
pitch to Stevens is away. It's 1-0.
That's been a strike all night.
1-0. And the pitch, swing and a miss. One and one. Pitcher steps off. Refocus.
Some of those fish flies are bothering the infielders here a little bit, Bill.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
He's
Throw
got
to
him,
second,
Bill.
and he's got him. Great throw by the catcher, Phipps. And the Green Giants get out of the inning.
Phipps just put himself into the MVP of this game as well into the discussion. He's had a heck of a night, both at the plate and defensively. And that's a situation. That play has been set up in discussion between the second baseman and the catcher, Phibbs, and he knows what he's doing.
So no runs and 2 hits and no errors. And we come now to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the score, the Green Giants, actually they should say they got 1 run, sorry. 2 hits and a run. It's now 3-2, and the game is tight.
It is, and I think if you're the Green Giants, you realize you haven't scored many runs here, obviously, since you went up 3-1, and you've given the Clippers an opportunity to crawl back into this game. You got to get a run this inning here. And
Insurance. So the 5, 6, 7 hitters will come up for the Green Giants. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for the Giants.
Yes, and again, the Jacob Wazinski here has did a fabulous job for the Clippers the last 3 innings here, holding down the Green Giants.
Yes, he has, coming in here for Mealy.
Common theme tonight, pair of Jacobs pitching real well.
Tomasi, Krasmensky, and Dorn, the scheduled 3 hitters for the Green Giants here in the 8th.
Wasn't there a Dorn in Major League, Bill? The show Major League, wasn't there a Dorn, the third baseman? I'm pretty sure.
You might be right, yeah.
Center fielder number 20, Gianni Tomasi.
So Gianni Tomasi will lead things off for the Green Giants here in their 8th inning. Trying to lay it down, it's popped up off the roof behind us.
He pitched a tough pitch to bunt there. He committed to it, and it was a high fastball.
Well, the fish flies are out in full force here at the ballpark. Pitch is wide, it's 1-1. And the pitch fouled off by Tomasi, it's 1-2.
You see Tomasi's swing, Bill. He's got a real long, flowing swing. So, you know, his bat stays through the zone a long time. It's a nice swing.
A 1-2 curve. It's 2-2.
He's quick to the ball.
He's got a good bat. Stays alive, still at 2-2. Came to the weekend batting .471.
Well, I'd take .471, wouldn't you?
The way I was playing, I'd take half. Pitch is low, good eye, 3-2. 3-2 to Tomasi.
Be nice for a leadoff guy to get on here for the Green Giants here in the bottom of the 8th.
Payoff pitch hit between the first baseman and the second baseman. The throw of the pitcher, he made the play. A good play by the first baseman. Over to the pitcher. Blake Jones. We can look at this on the replay.
That type of play is not easy for the pitchers. They're the ones that have to get to first base, take that throw from the first baseman. Wazinski does a great job to get over there in time to barely get Tomasi.
they'll bring up Krizmensky. Another left-handed hitter. Hits it into shallow outfield there, but drifting back is the second baseman. He'll make the play.
Shortstop number 12.
So 2 away in the Green Giant eighth, and it'll bring up Brady Dorn, sorry.
Bobby, Brady.
Yeah,
It's
very
a Dorn,
good.
we know that, right?
Yes. Dorn 1 for 2 on the night. He walked his last time up. 2 outs here in the Green Giant eighth.
Wazinski continues to be lights out here for the Clippers late in the game.
There's a solid shot down the line, but just foul. Good rip.
And if you're the coaching staff of the Clippers and you were told going into tonight that your pitching staff would hold the Green Giants to 3, I think you'd be happy with it. So kudos to the Green Giants pitching staff here. It's been a pitching duel for bullpens and starters.
Fastball and pounded foul again. It's 0-2 now, the count on Dorn.
There's no need for the curveball here because he's behind in the fastball. You don't want to speed his bat up by throwing a curveball. See?
Fouls it back.
Threw a curveball and it sped his bat up. He just missed that. That's a mistake by Wazinski and Stevens, the catcher.
0-2 the count. Curveball fouled off.
And you can see, Bill, he's right on those curveballs.
Yep.
Where the fastball, he was behind. So
Count remains 0-2 with 2 out here in the Green Giant eighth. Wazinski delivers. Curveball is low. 1-2. 1-2 the count to Dorn.
I'm going to double up on the fastball here, Bill.
And he just ripped it to second base, but an easy play. Throw to Jones, and he's out second to first, and that is the play made there by Bryant. 3 up and 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. And the score as we come into the top of the ninth, the last 3 outs possible. For the Clippers, Green Giants lead 3-2.
Yeah, Bill, you see maybe a defensive change possibly at first base for the Green Giants. Your number 36, I see jogging out here for them.
Green Giants lead 3-2. We'll be back with more right after this. And the first baseman's at the third.
He ran there first, eh? Oh, I see. So Duluth's over there.
Windsor started a tradition way back of giving us great barbecue north of the border, and you can taste that tradition when you come to Tommy's Barbecue. Dive into Tommy's rotisserie-style ribs and chicken, along with the crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and the original hot and sweet sauces. Plus all those amazing desserts like Black Forest cake and strawberry cheesecake. Taste the tradition and so much more at Tommy's Barbecue, 999 Erie Street East. See you there, Windsor.
I am Nadia Comunich for the best in local programming. Watch WeTV.
We are back at Lacoste Park here in Tecumseh. Bill Kelso along with Jason Byer. And Jason, we're here in the 9th inning. Butts remains on the mound. Here we go.
In Butts we trust, the coaching staff of the Green Giants. He's on the mound for the 9th. Trying to save this for the team.
Nice bunt, too.
See the difficulty with that play, Bill, for a left-handed pitcher. They bunt it to his glove side. He has to go all the way around to get it to throw him out. Very, very strong bunt. Great play by the Clippers.
Stevens safe on the bunt. It'll bring up Connor Henderson. Harrison Jones is at first for the Green Giants here in the 9th inning, and they've moved to look to third, his normal position. But now there's a runner in first. Nobody away here in the top of the 9th inning. Attempted bunt, fouled off. It's 0-1.
Looking to put the runner in scoring position, that tie and run the Clippers are, and they've got two lefties coming up here against Butts after the righty here, so I'm a little surprised they're going to bunt him, but let's see what transpires.
The 0-1, attempted bunt again. That's a look from our outfield camera.
Now, from a coaching staff's perspective, the Clippers, that's missed opportunity by not getting that bunt down in 2 chances. That's technical. It has to be down.
Here's the 0-2, outside, 1-2. Well, you can certainly see the fish flies in action now. And the pitch swung on and popped up. Calling for it as the second baseman. It's Morales. He'll make the play. Easy put out.
Such an important out for the Green Giants and such a disappointment for the Clippers. You got a guy on first base, nobody out. You got to get that bunt down. Now he pops up to the second baseman.
With 2 left-handed batters coming up against the lefty.
You got your head down to the bench on that one.
Jake Butler steps up.
Be alert here for the steal.
0 for 4 on the night. The pitch is in the dirt. Runner does not advance. Count is 1-0. 1-0, the count.
They got to be on their toes here in the infield. Late in the game, the Clippers are going to try to do everything they can to get that run across.
And the 1-0 is fouled off the screen. 1-1. 1-1.
There's a reason why Butler leads off for this team, Bill. So, if you're the Clippers, you got your number leadoff hitter up here in the 9th inning with a guy on.
There's 1 out. And the pitch hit to first.
Oh.
He'll make the play. Runner goes to second. Thought about going to second. Wisely stayed the course. And Jones made the play at first.
Harrison Jones is in a tough spot there, Bill. I think early in the game he makes that attempt to second to try to get the lead runner. But you're in the top of the 9th, up by run. You take the out at first and take your chances here with Butts on the mound to get the final out. Good decision by Harrison.
They'll bring up Nolan Bryant. 0 for 3 on the night. And the Clippers are down to the last out here in the top of the 9th inning. Lefty against the lefty, and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
I've said it earlier a few times in the game. Important here for the Green Giants infield. Be aware, knocking things down. You don't want one squirting out to the outfield here. Allowing that runner from second to score.
The 0-1 curve is low. It's 1-1. 1-1 to Bryant. And the pitch fouled back by Bryant. It's 1-2.
He's right on that one, Bill. They have a lot of left-handed hitters here in the Clippers lineup. And Bryant must be one of they really trust, because normally late in the game you'd put a righty in here to face a lefty, but they're letting the lefty hit against them, right?
1-2 the count. 2 out, runner on second. And the pitch just up high. 2-2. Bryant's not a tall batter. Good second baseman. Now the count 2-2 with 2 out. And the pitch is low. It's 3-2.
Yeah, Bryant seems Brian seems very comfortable with the plate here, Billy. He's on the ball here. It's going to be a tough out for Butts here late in the game.
The payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Fouls it off. Brian hanging tough. Count remains 3-2.
It's an important out here when you've got your 3 and 4 hitters again on deck here to face Butts. It's got to get Brian here.
The payoff pitch fouls it back again. Had a good rip.
What a battle, Bill. What a battle. I'm not counting, but it's got to be 6 or 7 fouls here from Brian.
3-2 the count. And this is a real battle here between hitter and pitcher. And the pitch. Strike three, got him! And the Green Giants win this one 3-2 to knot up and get us a tie in the series. Great strikeout there by Butts. Excellent finish in the 9th. And Jason, Beyer, comments about this one.
Well, I think the ending of the ball game really tells us about the game itself. What a great battle from Butts and Brian at the end there. It tells you how the great battle we had the whole evening here in Tecumseh. Real pleased to see the Green Giants get the win, to cut the series 1-1. I want to thank everybody at WeTV, especially you, Bill Kelso, for the opportunity. Really enjoyed myself, and to come out down here and see a victory, it's even better.
Jason, very welcome. Thanks for helping us out here. We had a great time here tonight. Green Giants win this one 3-2. We're going to be pausing for a break. When we come back, Aaron Sanders will wrap it up for us. So we'll be right back with more baseball talk right after this.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory. It's not book work anymore.
I choose to take control of my future and my path to St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
Hi, I'm Luke Wilson of Detroit Lions. For the best local sports programming, make sure to tune in to WeTV.
All right, welcome back. And before the Fish Flies takes us over, we're going to talk to the player of the game, which is Stephen Butts, the pitcher. And Stephen, how did that game turn out for you tonight?
It turned out pretty well. I mean, our offense has been good all game.
Well, see, there you go, folks. I think they told you how that game went for you.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I mean, our defense and offense has been great all year, and just come in there, try to throw strikes, do the best I can, get a win. So.
What is it like playing for the Green Giant squad? Because it's quite obvious that they love you.
Yeah, it's an awesome time. I mean, this is probably the best summer of my life so far. So We're having a great time. Yeah, boys of summer.
There you go, the boys of summer. Well done, Stephen. Dry up right there. Get a towel. Get a towel for this fella. He deserved it. He finished it off for the Green Giants. Once again, the final score is 3-2. We invite you here to a hopefully more dry Lacasse Park here next week, where the Green Giants will take on against the Licking County Settlers. So that's going to be a 7:05 tip. We invite you to tune in at 7 p.m. We'll be here for you. But other than that, that'll do it for us. Once again, a big thanks to our crew, and thank you for tuning in this season series right here. We'll be back next week. And until then, this be Aaron Sanders, mildly wet, saying so long from the town of Tecumseh.